Well, we made it to our first stop, which is not far from Dijon in France.
Dijon mustard?
Dijon mustard, if there is any mustard, there probably is. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of the campsite, but it's quite nice. It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
We've used our ACSI card, so it's a bargain of only €17 for the night, so that's perfect really. But yeah, we're just taking a wander into the little town nearby.
And we survived the crossing as well, didn't we?
We survived the crossing. Yeah, I don't know if you can see behind us, that's, can you see that? That's like a massive canal. It's really deep. It's amazing. There's a tunnel, which I'll show you.
It goes
that way actually.
Under the town.
That goes underneath the town. But that looks pretty awesome. So we'll go and have a look at that. Well, this is that canal that I was on about. It's really deep and quite scary actually. But look at the tunnel. How eerie is that? I feel like something's going to come, a load of water's going to come rushing down it and wash me away. Oh, you're freaking me out.
I'm sat way back.
You are freaking me out. You are... Look at that idiot up there. Scaring the life out of me. That tunnel's terrifying.
Oh my god, it scared the crap out.
Oh. Don't ever do that again. It just walks along that bridge there, which is very creepy when you're trying to film it and you're looking through the camera and not looking where you're going. That's not very nice. Lizzie's down there trying to see how long the tunnel is. How long is it? Can you see the end? Creepy.
I'd have to go in.
Yeah, go on in. Swim it. I've just googled the tunnel and it's 3,333 metres long. It goes right underneath the village all the way through, and there's a road that goes all the way along the top. I don't know if you can see, all the way along, and it just pops out, well, 3,000 metres away, which is amazing. I don't know if I could deal with being underneath there. There's like a traffic light system as well, so I don't know how it works. Maybe press a button one end and who knows. Who have you found?
French Bentley.
He's watching the people. He's watching other people. Isn't he gorgeous?
You're just so cute, aren't you?
It's Le Bentley.
Le Bentley.
His name's Ricky.
You're a cutie pie, you are, aren't you? You're a real cutie
He is
pie.
gorgeous.
Can we take him back with us?
Should we just stay here? Or
Yeah, we'll just
will
stay
we?
here for 2 weeks. Le Bentley. That is pretty cool. Might have found signal. Oh no, maybe not. Oh dear. Looks sad. It looks like it's given up.
I don't want to find a signal. I want to go home.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Does that mean there is no signal?
I'd guess so. Oh.
This hasn't been a bad sight at all. We've had a lovely view out the front there. And it's a glorious morning. We slept brilliantly. It was lovely and quiet. And the toilet blocks are pretty good as well. Warm showers, washing facilities undercover. So yeah, not bad at all. And also that canal runs just behind the campsite as well. So it's about a 300-metre walk into the village. So that's what we did last night, and it was, yeah, it's lovely. There's a few restaurants in there. We ate in the van, but there are a few restaurants, so plenty of things to try. And I don't know if you can see it.
Let me out.
What What's she like? But yeah, nice little site. And like I say, with that ACSI card, it was €17. Bargain. And next stop today is Switzerland. So we're staying at a site just near the Jungfrau. So yeah, pretty excited to see some epic scenery. So let's head that way now. We've just stopped at this Air here in France. Beautiful place. And there's a rally going on in the distance. The cars are racing off up the hill. Unfortunately, the road noise behind us is too much. Fantastic. So yeah, this is a typical Air. So there's not it's not like in the UK where you have big rip-off services. They have these every sort of 15-20 kilometres, and they're big open areas with picnic tables. They do have toilets, which some are better than others, but they're just fantastic. They're in the middle of nowhere, and like I say, there's often things like rallies going on as well in the background. Lizzie's cooking some breakfast.
I am.
What are we having?
Eggs on crumpets.
Eggs on crumpets.
Fried eggs on crumpets.
Yummy.
Yummy. Top tip, get everything out before you start.
Yeah, good idea. What weather. What fantastic weather.
We are now travelling through what I'd call rural France on our way to Switzerland, which is really exciting. And the scenery's changed loads since we've left. Sort of more, well, we were near Dijon, weren't we, before? It has changed quite a lot since then.
We're on the auto routes, like the French motorways,
Yeah.
up to that point, then straight onto the motorway again from that point. But now, yeah, for the past sort of half an hour, 45 minutes, we've been in rural France, and it's really interesting. It's great.
Yeah, it's really good. So we'll try and get a few films of what it looks like as we travel through to Switzerland.
We're about 35 kilometres, I think, from our destination, which is up Lauterbrunnen. Don't know how to pronounce it, something like that. Up near the Jungfrau, anyway. But yeah, we've just been following the roads, sort of past Bern and near Interlaken and places like that, and we've just come across this incredible lake. It is absolutely breathtaking. Take a look at that. The water's lovely and clear as well. Yeah. Right, we're going to carry on with the rest of our journey, but if anyone's interested, it's Lake Thunersee.
I just can't get over the colour of the water. It is unreal.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's amazing.
I want to stay here. Maybe we should stay here.
Okay.
Or coming back here. Let's keep going.
We've just made our stop off in Switzerland and we are at Camping Breithorn or Breithorn. I don't want to offend anyone by saying it wrong, but it is unbelievable here. I cannot believe how high these mountains are. That it's just unreal. It is amazing.
The pictures don't do it justice.
No. You can see as well that they must get quite bad snow here because they've made the static sort of caravans into part of the shed that they've added to it as well. So I bet it gets really quite cold. So that's why we've also, not that it's going to snow tonight, but we've also opted to put the cali topper on tonight because it was a bit chillier last night. So should be a bit warmer tonight. But what a location. You just cannot beat something like this. And we're joined today by Derek. Derek is our dinosaur, and he is also joined by a married couple, which you can't see at the moment. But they are there. It's amazing.
Across this amazing barbecue area. They provide the wood for you and everything like that. There's public toilets nearby, so you can spend all day here. And look, there's actually one lit. So I don't know whose that is. I wish I brought some food with me now.
Whoa.
Oh, it's lovely and warm.
Yeah.
Really nice. And not only that, but whilst you're eating your food, look at the view you've got that way.
Up and up and up and up and up.
That is one hell of a barbecue.
Wow. We've got a very exciting new purchase. It's brilliant. It's so good. Just been able to put the topper on. Well, not the topper. The eyes. All by myself in the dark. Ooh. So we just put the bed out, and this is the second night we've done it, where we've sat downstairs, and we're sort of perfecting the technique still. But the best one so far, I mean, we've sat downstairs a few times in the past, but we've always like only been away for like a couple of nights or things. So this is with loads of stuff in the van as well. And the best technique for us is to literally roll the whole thing, pillows and everything, all up as tightly as we can, and then tie it up at the back, and then put all this stuff in with it. And then when we do slide the bed out, there's a gap here that's empty when this is slid forwards. So we can put all the things that we don't need straight away in there. So it's actually worked out really, really well. And it worked out loads better tonight, because last night we ended up, during the day we put all the bedding on the top bed, and then we pulled it down for the evening. That was such a hassle. Whereas just rolling it up to the back and then just rolling it back out again, perfect. Worked really well.
What are we up to tomorrow?
We're going up the Jungfrau.
We are.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be up nice and early for that.
Yeah, so Sean's best man and my work colleagues have paid to take us up the Jungfrau. Doesn't sound dodgy at all.
That's a wedding gift from those guys, so yeah, we cannot wait to go up there.
What a gift. That is a really, really nice gift. So looking forward to that. So if I've worked this all out correctly, this will be the end of part 1 of our videos of our European trip. So let's hope we have enough footage.
Yeah, I'm sure we have.
Unless this is already part 2. We have a lot already. Yeah, so make sure you look out for part 2. Yeah, where we are heading up the Jungfrau. Ooh, looks amazing. Exciting. See you then. See you in a bit.